He's shifting. But God was testing your obedience regardless of who you thought that was going to be standing here this evening. Amen. God can use anybody to speak. So that means he can use you to make a difference. And when you do things that you don't feel that you need to do, but you do things that you know that you should do, he's going to bless you. Because you lean not to your own understanding, and you're trusting in the Lord. To you it may feel like you're obeying man, but you're obeying God. Amen. You set aside everything you could have found something else to do. I'm one of them. Apostle is not going to be here. Great. I was stuck on the highway. I'm like, let me turn back around. But there was something in me that said, no, you got to come. What God is looking for is consistency in regards to what's going on in your own personal life. Because what's going on in your life, like they always say, is a distraction. But what God is trying to get you to, you're the only one who can stop yourself from going to it. The only way you stop yourself from going to it, if you stop yourself from being used by God. And when God speaks to you, you're not going to like what he asks you to do. So if you're here this evening, that means you are an overcomer and you're a conqueror. That's what it is. Because I know a lot of us probably have financial issues, emotional issues, personal issues, every issue that you can think of. Issue not want to go to school, issue not want to go to work, issue try to go to work and no one, all kind of issues. But one thing that you did do is trust God in this. And God is going to bless you. When I say he's going to bless you, even the kids that are sitting back there, the ones that they have their heads down, God is going to bless each and every one of us. And we thank God for our spirit of obedience. And I just want to say to you, continuously hold your apostle and prophetess in your prayers. Because yokes are being broken. By us sitting here praying, the angels were dispatched where they're at right now. Know that your prayers move faster than your body. You can drive to North Carolina and stand in a circle and pray. But that amount of time that you got in the car to drive to North Carolina, you could have been praying right here, and the prayers are answered quicker than anything else. Because once you summon the angels have no other choice but to act upon the word of God. Right? All right. I'm not going to stand up here and speak because I said that I'm trying not to preach. Because every time I hold the mic, I notice that I'm preaching, and I'm really trying not to do that. I'm trying to stay to the side until God has me come out to speak. And I'm not going to use any occasion to speak unless God says, go ahead and speak. So the prayer is what we need. Please, I beseech you, pray. The things that are going on in this world right now, we need to pray. We not only need to pray for ourselves, but we need to pray for each other. We need to pray for those that are incarcerated, and we need to pray for those that are in a hospital, and we need to pray for those that are in need of prayer. Because you may know how to pray, but your neighbor might not even know how to pray. Your neighbor might not even know how to call out on the name of Jesus. Because the thing is, it's so easy for us, because we sit here every Sunday. But can you imagine those that don't go to church at all? Introduce them to your God. Your words, your very words, will bring them to God. I heard the other day, it was a lady that brought this guy to church the other day, so I can use it any kind of way. It was a young lady who used to be out there before, and this guy saw her, and she actually comes to the ministry, and he found his way here to the church. So that's what I'm saying. You don't have to say things. Just believe in who you are. Believe that you are in Christ. And that very thing, the very changes that's going on in your life will draw people to you. Because if you don't see it in apostle life, you're blind. Because 10 years ago, no one wanted him to be in anyone's church. We were the only ones hearing what everyone else is hearing right now for about 10 years. And now look at God. He held on to what God was placing in his spirit, and he was doing what God called him to do, regardless of what his mind was telling him to do. Because his mind was telling him to quit, but God said no. So if you just look, if he paid attention to what his mind was saying, none of us would have been set free the way that we are right now. So that's what I'm saying. Don't do what your mind is telling you to do, but do what God asked you to do. Because then what God asked you to do, you'll break yokes in that. And then to go back, prophets who stayed with apostles, regardless of what they were telling her, but she heard the voice of the Lord telling her to stay with him. And look what birth from her, genuine love. And from that birth, Apostle Charles Thompson. And from that birth, all of y'all. You see that? That one act of obedience from one person. Draw. You don't have to be perfect. Just allow him to use you. Amen?